Listener, you can't see my face right now, but I'm holding a flashlight up to my face. And that flashlight is on my face, and the expression is hard to describe. Hello? Hey, Zav. Pretty good. I was wondering if oh, there you are. Yeah. To our listeners who can't see, Zav is wearing a black corduroy shirt and some platform shoes, and he is holding a copy of Sartre. Yeah. The important part is that you like to feel. Do you think that you do? It just implies. No, it's all right. I was just thinking a lot about babes. And I don't know, I get a funny feeling just kind of being here, just kind of thinking that maybe this is I don't know if people believe this, but there is a sort of ancient art that involves tickling people just by your expression and your presence. And those are two things we want to talk about today on the program. One is presence, and the other is feelings. And like I said, listeners, you can't see my face right now, but I am holding a flashlight right up to it. And Zav is convulsively sobbing and laughing. And the presence that we've created is I think one that has a very, very, very strong dichotomy to it. Zav's holding in one hand a copy of Sartre's No Exit, and the other hand a copy of Camus. He's also having a lot of emotions happen to him. One of the things that is happening to him right now is that he's starting to feel a kind of strange sense of relief, and that relief is almost ticklish. It has a lot to do with the expression on my face, the fact that I'm holding a flashlight up to it and I'm making a very particular expression. Zav's feelings are now kind of turning to, if you believe in synesthesia, sort of light orange color. The feeling that he's having is sort of a calm interest, a sort of ponderousness, perhaps. And I've noticed that his brows are furrowed, but it isn't a furrowed brow of discomfort. It's more of a sort of sort of zoning in and concentrating, because we all do that. We make little targets every day. We make little targets that we kind of brand on things and we hone in so that we can forget that there is this ebb and flow of feelings that happen throughout the day. Yeah. No. That's correct. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Raymond. Not suspected, but that's the past. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, revenge is also stems from very particular and very vague feelings. Do you think that that's fair to say, imaginary listener? And I'm getting a feeling that there's positivity around that. There's a warmth and an openness that I'm feeling from the listener. And listener, I know that you're feeling timid right now. And you can give us a call at 935-2951, and we're going to talk about how you can recenter yourself and watch the ebb and flow of those feelings. And well, I had planned actually to call my mother and father, but actually I didn't tell you this, but they've passed away. They're no longer with us. Set on a platform. What's that? You are. Your disorientation is like a curtain, and that curtain is like another object that's obstructing you. Well, I think you can plainly see that I am slow rhythmic dancing with this knife in the storefront window. And what I'm doing right now is drawing a circle of the feelings of our listeners. I'm sort of knitting a fabric out of what I perceive the texture of those feelings that our listeners have. Zav, what is a feeling worth? Well, that's for sure. But that's what I just did. I affirmed. I said, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I will. And yeah, maybe I will keep on being affected. But the important thing is that what I'm feeling right now is something that I can describe in a extremely vague way, but then again become incisively particular. Like, I could give you a license plate number for this feeling right now. It says Big Crush. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, just to be openly emotional about it, yeah, my mother and father couldn't join us today. I found that out, which is a big disappointment. But that's okay, because it's going to give us the chance maybe to reflect on feelings we might have about feelings and how those feelings can become different and the same. There was a very wise man, and his name was Nell Blaine, and he started a little store called Farm and Fleet. And he used to love to quote Lao Tzu all the time, and one of the things that Lao Tzu said was, when he is called upon most to speak, he is silent, because no words could convey the silence within him. And then he opened Farm and Fleet, which was wildly successful. Give us a call, 935-2951. We'd like to talk a little bit about some of the feelings that you encounter throughout your day. If you notice those feelings, or if you let them happen, or if you, I don't know, maybe paint a little mosaic that you carry around with you, put in the back of your car. Yes, Zav Lapley. I would love some tea. Thank you. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, bye. Well, there's a lot of things that have happened on Hello Caller, and I think that we've recentered ourselves in a way. Oh my gosh. Listener, if you can't see right now, the floor here is covered in kittens. Oh my goodness. Oh, and they're rolling and they're falling all over. Zav, where did you get all these kittens? Look at this guy. Ooh, he's got a little red stripe on his nose. He's chasing the other one around. Thanks for the tea, Zav. Right now, Zav walked in the room, and I've noticed that, according to my synesthesia meter, let me just check it here. Yeah, the room has changed to a bright yellow, a soft yellow, and there's all these kittens in here, and some local produce is being brought in. Zav has 2 kittens on his chest, and we're having some delicious tea right now. Stop. Ow. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Well, some local fresh produce was just brought into the studio, and so we're all set for our calls to come in, 935-2951.
And as a matter of fact, we're talking about setting up a 1-900 number, right, Zach?
Yeah, we were thinking about that. Well, we had some conflicting ideas. Maybe you could call and tell us your feelings about our idea, which is to have a 1-900 number instead of just this plain old 935-2951 that you have hanging on your fridge, if you have a fridge, or if not a fridge, hanging on the side of the dumpster you sleep next to. And outside right now, outside of the studio, I'm sorry, but the street is pretty much littered with homeless people.
And cat litter.
And oddly cat litter. But there are some kittens in here. What's this one's name, Zav?
I like to call this one Phone Bill.
Oh my gosh. Little Phone Bill. Come here, Phone Bill. Come here. Give us a call, 935-2951. We're ready to talk about current events, your financial situation, and also feelings. That's another theme that we have that we want to keep pushing
And we
forward.
want everyone to describe space.
Yeah, that would be nice too. If they could describe space in general, maybe. Let's not get too technical here. Let's keep it emotional.
Okay.
Let's describe the space in
your heart.
Yeah.
Or space in making time for others.
You know, I remember once seeing a documentary about a philosopher, and you know, you get to that part where he makes a grand metaphor, and he was saying something about the heart being not necessarily the organ of what we consider pathos or emotion, but the eyes. The eyes. And there's so much Greek poetry that says, I can touch you with my eyes.
Right.
And, well, a lot of the Greek poetry says I can touch you other places too. But
well, I'm just thinking about blind people. How do they feel about that?
Well, there is vision And then there is the physical sense of sight. And I believe vision is something that somehow supersedes. And I want to say that again,
by the way,
supersedes.
Zach, sorry to interrupt, but we are fundraising today.
Oh.
We are launching a fundraiser, and we're gonna.
You guys didn't have to do that for me. Oh my gosh.
And our goal today is to raise, let's say
$4 million.
$4 million. Let's say $4 million for Fern Gully.
Oh. I was wondering about that because, you know, that pops up in the news a lot.
Yeah.
And I think it's been buried by a lot of current events, you know, such as rich people's dogs and, well, just a lot of things you see in the newspaper today. Breast implants, things like that.
Right.
North Korea, who's his wife. But I want you to push past all that today, like a curtain that's becoming discolored slightly. And I want you to push past it like that shower curtain that you keep meaning to replace, but you haven't. And you're going to push past it. And you're going to keep pushing, and you're going to come to foam. And that foam's going to feel like your day. It's going to feel like all the little things you have to do, like, oh, crap, if I have to go to the Pick and Save Deli one more time, push through it. It's a thick, wet foam. And you keep coming to a clearing. And now it's really thick. That feeling is really thick. You can barely push through, and it's like, God, you know when you see the little spinning button on the computer on your laptop, when it starts spinning and it flickers like it's going to stop spinning, but then it starts spinning again. And it's spinning around and around.
Well, it looks like we've already raised $75 cents
Oh, 75 cents, but you know what?
towards Fern Gully. I got a text from
Ooh, we got texts coming in today.
Citizen Effect. And,
Citizen Effect.
Citizen Effect just donated 75 cents.
Thank you, Citizen
And
Effect.
Citizen Effect says, joy of living is giving. And I think that is...
The joy of living is giving.
Yeah.
Because normally people would say the joy of giving is living. But when you flip it around, you realize that it's the same thing either way, isn't it? And some things are the same thing either way.
Oh, hey, by the way,
Yeah.
We're going to have our 4th annual taco night
4th?
this weekend.
Okay, 4th official, right?
Yep.
Let's be honest with the listeners.
4th official Hello Caller taco night.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's going to be...
Chef Elmo will be making all of the tacos.
Yep.
I hope
And
you guys
it's a
like
fun-
Kit Kat bars in your taco.
fundraiser to benefit West Sacramento Christmas Basket Project. I know
Oh,
it's
they
a
do
little
really
early
great
in the
work.
season.
They do great
Don't
work.
miss out. It's going to be delicious food, spectacular raffle prizes.
Ooh, what are some of the raffle prizes we got this year, Zaf?
Well, we have a $50 gift certificate at Shell or any participating BP, as a matter of fact.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
talk about BP for a second, could we?
Sure.
What is
Well,
that?
also Shell and BP.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
that
works for
feeling you
both.
get when you drive past one versus the feeling you get when you walk into one?
Well, I like the color. I like that green color.
Do you?
Yeah, it's soothing. It's kind of newish. It gives it more of a new feeling, like
Yeah.
a Citgo just seems kind of run down feeling.
Yeah, I feel like rust. Everything's turning rust, and it's
Yeah.
like
It's-
sort of the sense of decay, like you're falling back into a womb that's sort of gritty and disgusting. But yeah, BP
If you
is
want to
one.
donate your car, speaking of gas stations,
Yeah.
to help our wounded troops and their families, you know, Squidoo is another fundraiser that we're doing. So step up to the plate for veterans. And veterans, sorry, it's the kittens are just crawling all over.
There's these kittens in the studio. If you just tuned in, you're listening to Hello Caller 935-2951.
I'm sorry.
We were talking
No,
about
this
the
is
raffle.
serious.
And also, Zav is being overrun
It
by
doesn't
kittens.
matter if your car, if it's not running or if it's running.
Uh-huh.
We will take your car, and we will help to donate that to Squidoo Foundation, which is to donate to your car, help our wounded troops and their families.
Okay, and the time is now 4:19, which means, again, it's time for me to continue talking about feelings. And when you have a feeling, you don't always notice it. Sometimes that feeling creeps up on you, like you didn't see it coming. And that feeling itself becomes a metaphor for another feeling that you wish you'd had, or that you imagine someone else is having. You ever done that? You ever imagine a feeling someone else is having, and sometimes it makes you feel bad, doesn't it? You're having a feeling you could call bad,
Right.
but it's coming from imagining the feeling of someone else.
Yeah.
What do you imagine I'm feeling right now, Zav?
I imagine that you're feeling sort of pressured to come up with, the next thing on the show.
Right.
And you're feeling like maybe you don't have enough room in your heart for the audience in certain ways, but you do have a lot of room in your heart, or you do have a lot of room in your heart for the audience.
I feel like
you actually do have a lot of room.
You
in
know
your
what's
heart
under
for
this show? You know what's underneath it? That number, 9352951.
Right.
And I want to say you're right about this.
And you can try 1-900-935-2951.
You might get our screener, Jamal.
You might get, and it may not work yet because we're still trying to customize the preamble greeting that automatically gets played to you. But we're going to forward all our live calls from any local phone in the U.S., including cell phones. So,
Zav, could you
we can handle up to 99 calls simultaneously with the ability to expand as the needs arise. So,
Zav, do you think that maybe now that it is 4:20, we could go to our Smoke 'em and Choke 'em inbox and see if we've gotten any messages today?
sure.
Smoke 'em and Choke 'em. It's been 4:20 here on
Well,
the Hello
I'd like
Caller.
to first of all make an announcement, which is that we are going to change our time slot.
This has been a big one for me.
We're
And
going
if
to
I
change our
can-
time slot to possibly
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock on
One.
Thursdays?
Yes.
Okay, so just so you know, that's one announcement. Another announcement, I want to credit Danya for that idea of...
Changing it to 1 o'clock.
No, well, of the Fern Gully fundraising.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really nice of her.
Yeah. I just wanted to give her credit for that one. Big shout out to Danya for that idea. Fundraisers, lots of fundraisers. I think.
If you're on your break at work, give us a call, 935-2951. If you're with your family, please, if you're with your family, give us a call, 935-2951. Because a family isn't just that person that had drunken sex
And shares your jeans.
and shares your dreams and shares your blue jeans. They aren't just those people. They're also the people that you have to look at every day, whether you want to or not.
Now, Zach,
Yeah.
I I heard that you were going to make a call to a tattoo guy, and that we were going to get Andrews. Am I spilling the jelly bean?
No,
here?
that's a really great segue. Before you do that, could you check to see if there's any messages that we've received from any of our callers? And I want to remind our listeners or our callers, listeners, I'd like you to feel like you could make the step to become a caller. And with our caller rewards program, what you're going to get is a lot of big pens.
Oh,
We're gonna
wait,
be
here's
sending
one
you
from your
them.
mom. It says, I love you, son. You should come to church with me this Sunday. It's going to be great. And then another one that says, you need Jesus. I raised you better than that. You will be at church with me this Sunday.
Yeah. Well, Mom, I want to say to you, I think you know that we have created already pretty much, we've pretty much, found your living will and testament. It was nice of you to text us before you passed away. What time was that on the arrival of the text? Oh, that's our message board. Okay.
Yeah, that was about 50 seconds ago.
50 seconds
Well,
ago.
55 now.
Well, that's odd. The feeling that I had was that she had already died. Huh. Figure that one out. 935-2951. Give us a call. Right now, I am going to give a call to a tattoo parlor. And I'm going to see what's happening and why is it that every time someone
here's
gets a new
another,
tattoo, a lot of them have meaning, and I want to talk about the meaning and the feelings that come. I feel like a balloon just came out of my hand and just floated away.
Nothing has been
Let me try that again.
Please enter your PIN followed by the pound.
I'm going to be calling right now Mega Sales Tattoo, and they're going to talk about, I want to just talk to some of the people there and see, you know, maybe some of the feelings that they've had about choosing that, because that is a large decision to get a tattoo. And I think we all have known people who have got them, and they have this incredible meaning to them. And I'd really like to find out a bit more about where they come from, and you know, why they choose this image over another image. Well, we don't seem to be getting anyone. Heck, all right, I'm just gonna get a tattoo right now. I've taken out my little pen and my little needle, and I'm dabbing it in the ink. And I'm gonna tell you, listener, what I'm making, which is, you can't see that, so I can only describe it to you. Ooh, ouch. Let me tell you, the feeling I'm having is pain. I'm stabbing this needle repeatedly into my arm. You gotta do it quick. They taught me that in junior high. You gotta do it real quick. You probably want to have a beer, a couple shots. If they're around, take a look, take a peek in Mom's cabinet if you just got home. And ooh, I can hear that poking sound. And what I'm doing is I'm making a tattoo for myself. And the tattoo is a needle. I made a tattoo of a needle on my arm. And that's how I feel. I feel like something's poking me. And, you know, Zab was right. It probably is this phone that's poking me. It seems to actually be having a sort of, I don't know, an effect of both highly concentrated disappointment and ambiguity. You know, because ambiguity really is pain. And if there is a feeling called pain, which is real, I think there's two kinds of it. Right now I'm holding little Phone Bill, the kitten we have in the studio, and she's looking at me and I'm wondering, the only pain she knows, is it so-called physical pain? Is it pain that tears you apart because what you've done is, you know, stubbed your little kitty toe on the end of a table? Is that the kind of pain that little Phone Bill here feels? I don't know. But when she looks at me, I know that, yes, there is a vague, numbing, dull pain. And it seems like whenever we feel a pain ourselves, a psychological pain, it's like the kind of pain that just has a long jet trail of adjectives behind it, doesn't it? We could just fill in that jet trail with adjectives as long as we wanted to. But you'd still come up to pain. Now, little Phone Bill here. How old are these kittens, Zav? Uh-huh. 5 days before that. So most of these little kitties are 5 days old. And they don't know what pain is yet. They're just falling around. But they will know. They'll know soon enough. Only they won't have words for it. They'll only have this vacant, dull expression of contentment. Because that's what really matters. Yeah. What's that? What's that little Phone Bill? Yes, I think our listeners know. But I want you to give us a call at 935-2951. I feel like I could sing the number. Because if I sang loud enough, you'd hear me through the internet that you're not sitting in front of, or the page you're not on. It's as though if I whispered, quiet enough, it would become a shout that you could hear through several different mediums of communication. And the feeling that's giving me right now is complete and utter hurts, doesn't it? Hurts, doesn't it, to just sit there and hear your inner monologue churning away like the gears of some sort of combine? Bet you thought I wrote that down, didn't you? Nope. Came from two things. One, my random file of commonly used adjectives as stated previously, and B, comes from my feeling. I'm just gonna read a few letters, and you know, sometimes I like to be old-fashioned here on Hello Caller. Not a lot of our listeners know that we get old-fashioned letters in the mail, and actually Zav pays for a gentleman to dress up like a Pony Express rider and clop up to the window of the studio, the radio station every morning, and deliver us a small bundle of letters that come from very special listeners. And here's one from Mary Caitlin in Oxville, Kentucky, and Maryland. Maryland says, "Dear Zach and Zav, I live right next to the sheriff's department, and Lord knows that I hear a lot of coughing. But I want you to know that I always bookmark your show. You can take a look below and see the screen grab of your show. I have been bookmarking it for several weeks because since my son has been away with the Mormon Church on a long journey to find God," oh, this handwriting is a little hard to read, "I have found a way to laugh again." Oh, that's really sweet of you. Thank you, Marilyn. That's a wonderful letter that was handwritten. You know, I find that I sometimes get worried people are forgetting to use their hands. That pretty soon we'll be able to move things around on a screen just by looking at them hard enough. Because we know that a look can be as physical, as material of a thing as a cold slap across the face. It's hard to really describe the feeling that I have when I sit here in the station and I watch Zav work the register like he does. But there is a feeling of warmth and a feeling of sort of disappointment that he never made his dream come true of becoming a professional dancer, which I believe, and belief also has a lot to do with feeling, that feeling in your gut. And you know that it isn't something that you ate. Oh, looks like we have a call on the line here. Hello, caller. Hi, Zav. They're going good. You just exchanged currency with someone. And I was wondering, you do that a lot, you do that all day long, you exchange currency. Do you ever have a feeling about it when you do it, or are you not noticing your feeling? Well, that's where your feeling there is really emotional, but I mean, you're describing it emotionally, but it's actually a physical feeling. It's actually physiological. It's actually. disjunct between physical feeling and emotional feeling. Like, for example, when I eat chocolate, I tend to feel incredibly excited. I know you've seen me like that, where I get insanely excited, like I am right now. Have you ever seen me more excited than I sound and like look right now? Huh? Because I feel so insanely excited right now, like I can barely contain myself. Said at least, right? And you know, when you do this kind of work, one of the things that you have to remember is that it's not about being perfect, it's about retaining what? The feeling. You know, some kind of feeling. And you know, but just to give an introduction to this piece, what it is on top of the keys. Try to. Did you get it? Okay, now put it on top of the laptop, right on top of the keyboard. Yeah, light the candle, but don't, whatever you do, leave that laptop off. It's going to be hard not to turn it on. It's like an inch, isn't it? You want to turn everything on. It's hard not to want to turn things on. Yes. That's all it says? Well, that's a little bit. You know, that's a euphemism. Alright, well, no. Okay, well, thanks for the text, Martin. You can give us a call on performance calls. Okay. It is called Undo. And it goes... Slide that out. No, not there. The other way. Yes. That is the no. 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 No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Go back. Scroll down. Great. Okay. Scroll back. Go down. 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 Great, okay, now you're going to slide that out. You're going to want to select the control menu key. Great, now keep going. Keep going. Super, okay, great. Now that you have the arrow, you have to drag it up and put it back into the first box. So go up, choose history. No, go down. Now choose history. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now click on it. Click, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, go back. There. Now go down. All right, there's your control menu bar. Okay, I want you to slide that out and move those back in. If you can't see it, then you can just choose no. No, that's because you put it. That's because you put it in the other box instead of this one. Yeah. Sure. Okay, now keep going. Great. Slide down. Okay, put it in the box. Okay, now, there. Once you see your control menu option, you're going to take the arrow and click it on the first option there. Yes. Okay, now there's another box inside there, and you're going to see your sidebar. See it? Yes. Okay, now, scroll down, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Okay, highlight that one. Now, go up to your history. Choose history. Okay, choose your history. Yeah, okay, choose your history. Now, take out the arrow. The arrow is going to change once you choose history. If it doesn't change, then there might be something wrong. Have you chosen history? Okay, great. Now go down, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep going. No. And if your command function doesn't work, you can just choose undo. That was...
Sorry, I couldn't... The kittens were just...
Tickling you?
They were like attacking my toe.
Yeah.
You know, they think it's like a little mouse or something.
Oh,
phone bell. Come
by
over
the
here.
way,
Phone bell.
I just want to say we're having a Milwaukee Fire Department baseball and art aid fundraiser.
Ooh.
Sports and memorabilia,
I like
50-50
that.
raffles, celebrities,
Nice.
auctioning, music, and art. Score a home run for the Milwaukee Fire Department. It's a $10 cover, free T-shirts, and salty dogs. So come down. That's going to be September 21st. This Thursday, September 21st. And if you want any more information, go to www.mkefiredup.com.
Well, hopefully you're not a salty dog, right?
And if you want any more information about that fundraiser, call 1-900-935-2951.
935-951, give us a call. Our lines are very open. Okay, now that we have, if you just tuned in, which I'm sure you haven't, you've probably been listening, captivated the entire time we've been going on this journey, I feel like our feelings have changed a lot. I went from extremely excited to confused to trying to cue up a tape to looking at all the things that we plan for the show that don't get to happen. And, you know, there's a feeling to that too.
We got a message that says, whoever keeps stealing panties from the dryers, please stop and bring them back.
That probably feels a little embarrassing.
I got a call on the other line.
We've got a call on the other line. Can we patch him through?
I'll try.
Zab is trying to patch through a call on the other line who may or may not have called in relation to the show. But again, our theme has been feelings. Feelings are something that happen to us when we don't notice it. And right now, we're going to listen to someone who is participating in our show that is not totally aware. But let's focus on his feelings. Let's notice what kind of feelings he might be having as he has a business interaction with Zav.
Yep.
Because the important thing is that business and pleasure don't mix, right? Well, sometimes they do anyway. So let's have a listen and let's see if we can just keep quiet and listen and see what kind of feelings this caller has. Even throughout the course of a normal business interaction.
Right.
Do you know what they're going to be talking
Well,
about?
I don't think he knows that he's going to be on Hello Caller. So we should be gentle.
Oh, of course. I just want to, let's just have the business interaction. And I was telling our listeners, let's just notice how there might be feelings underneath a normal interaction in your day. So after his call, after you guys deal with what you need to, we'll talk about it. And what's wrong with talking? I think it feels good to talk.
Yeah. We got a message here another message from Martin. He says, life is like a baboon's ass, colorful and full of bleep. The same thing goes for
Martin.
computers. Something just happened, as you've probably figured yourself. I could, of course, give you the error code, but I know that those kinds of messages usually tell you nothing else than the fact that you want to kick your computer in the face, parentheses, had a face.
Okay, well, Martin is someone who messages us a lot, and I've noticed that whenever we're trying to have a topic that's not just being funny and improvisatory and just delighting in our own inanity sometimes, he always, he's kind of like the guy in the back of the class whose parents were kind of crappy, so he had to be really loud all the time, isn't he?
Here's a message from Zaxor. It says, to whoever stole 4 pairs of my underwear off the roof, you are one sick effing individual. How effing pathetic that you can't afford your own, so you go and steal mine. Enjoy the crabs and bad karma, you piece of bleep.
They were on the roof?
Yeah.
Is that what was indicated?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know if they're indicating that we here at the show did it, or they're just giving a general shout-out. There
I
are
think
a
it's a
community
shout-out.
there are a lot of community of listeners here where sometimes people use it like a message board. Let's listen and observe the feelings of this customer as they have a normal business interaction with Zav.
Wait, they're calling my normal phone.
Here we go.
Hello? Oh, you didn't get the number right? Yes, the number is 414-935-2951.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
They were a little confused.
There's one here. It says, happy birthday to Nick Ryan, who is our tech support guy.
What's up?
That's from Elmo.
Shout out! You want to
Nick
wish a happy
is,
birthday?
I believe he's 25, but he might be 27.
Again?
25 or 27?
He was 25 last year. He was 25 or 27 last year.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe he's... I don't know. Maybe he's just like a pathological liar. Maybe he's my age.
He's like what, 60?
Yeah. Here's a message from the sanitation and trucks workers.
Oh boy, here we
Milwaukee. It
go.
says, thanks for flushing our business down the drain.
Yeah, well, guess what, guys? You want to play hardball, you get hardballs coming back at you, and those hardballs are names begin with an X and a Z. And if you divide them in an equation only we know, you get the phone number 935-2951, which is our phone number here on Hello Caller. Well, you know, it's funny, we didn't get any callers today, and the feeling that I find that I most recurrently have is sort of mild amusement and mixed with vague disappointment. Do you feel that way?
I mean, I actually feel pretty good about the calls we got today.
Yeah.
We got a lot of messages from different. We get
Different
a lot.
walks of
We
life.
tend to, people. We live in a digital era, so it's a lot easier for people to text us, and we've been getting a lot of text messages. Here's one. It's actually a picture. It's a picture message that someone sent us a picture. It's a
Oh.
picture of a birthday cake, and the message is on the birthday cake.
Oh boy.
That must be kind of related.
Can you zoom in on it? Let's zoom in on that
Okay,
picture and see what the
let me take a
message
look.
says.
It says-
Stop zooming.
It's got
Zooming.
a kitty cat on it with rainbows shooting out
Shooting
of
out
the
of its
kitty cat's eyes, and it says pew pew mew mew. That's cute.
Oh.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, is this Gabriel?
Yeah, it's Gabriel.
Hi, Gabriel. How you doing? Sorry about
Good,
the
how
phone,
are
the
you?
crazy
Is it
phone.
off?
Yes.
Oh, hi. What's that music?
That's just built into the phone.
It doesn't go away?
No, wait. Let me see. I think I can bring it down.
It's really loud.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, I wanted to call you to tell you that I haven't been paid yet, but I have information that my money source has gone way up.
Oh, so that means that you'll be able to get those DVDs you wanted?
Yes, Miss 45 was the one that I ordered, and you have one in the store called Rabid
Yep.
with Marilyn Chambers in it, David Cronenberg.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering if you would put that with Miss 45 so I can buy those 2 DVDs from you.
Okay, so Rabbit and Miss 45, I'll hold them for you.
Yeah, how much does Rabid cost? Last time you told me it was $14.
Let me take a look. Yep, it looks like $14.
Great, and I'll have, let's see, $26 for you and then $3 shipping and handling. So that's $29, and as soon as they give it to me, I'll send it to you.
Okay, Gabriel,
So don't forget about Rabid now, okay?
I won't. I promise.
Thank you so much, Shaf.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Gabriel.
Goodbye.
How do you think Gabe was feeling? And that was a normal business interaction for you. Is that normally what your interactions are like?
He seemed sad to me. Didn't he seem sad?
He did seem a little bit sad, and like I wanted so bad to say, like,
Forlorn or something.
yeah, like,
But it was good news because he had more money.
oh, that's what he was saying.
Yeah, he had more money coming to him at the end of the month than he expected.
He's an enthusiast, film enthusiast.
Yeah, very particular films. Yeah,
He seems like an interesting man.
he is very interesting. I've never met him in real life. I've only talked to him on the phone.
How does that make you feel differently than when you only know someone through their voice?
I think it gives me more of an ability to have a kind of I think that seeing a person in their physically is intimidating.
So it's almost like you feel a tenderness. That's the key feeling there. Almost more of a tenderness, would you say?
I'm able to be I'm able to be more intimate with someone over the phone than in real life. I think real life is intimidating.
Yeah. It's awfully awkward, isn't it, real life?
Yeah, well, just the factors of awkwardness just rise up. You know, like a person's, their smell, their skin complexion, the strange little imperfections in their body. The fact that they are physically present, that they can actually hurt you if they wanted to.
Yes.
They could demand things of you, and you wouldn't be as able to just hang up the phone.
Yeah. I always feel really sad when I have to say goodbye.
Yeah, and
we do have to say goodbye.
Yeah, that was very. And I just want to credit Danya again for that idea of lots of fundraisers.
Fundraising for Fern Gully.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we do have a couple more fundraisers that I'd like to quickly announce. We've got some great fundraisers coming. Delicious Gourmet Cookie Dough, earn up to 80% profit, no money up front needed, fun and easy, 11 flavors to choose from. Now available in cookie dough tubes or pre-portioned cookie dough.
We're going to say thank you, Danya. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Danya,
for that idea.
That was a great idea.
Oh, and we got a call. Oh, well, we're going to hang up. Oh, that's the other call. I better get that one. All right, well, I got to go, so see you later.